All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're live. We should be live. You should be able to see my screen. Hopefully you do. If you can see my screen, just message me. If you can see Bittrex, you can see the Bollinger Bands. I'm doing some trading and I want to do it live on YouTube so you guys can get firsthand exactly what I do to read up trends, when I trade, and more. So before we continue, what I wanted to mention, in the description, there's going to be a link to join CBT. If you want to double your Bitcoins, double your income currency, binary commissions, as well as passive income, there's a link below. You can sign up there for that program. Phenomenal program. You guys will love it. Trust me when I tell you. So that being said, today we're doing some live trading. Hopefully you can hear me well. I tested everything. It looked great. Hopefully you don't have a double screen. It should be just one screen. But again, I'm using some new software, some new settings, and I want to make sure that it is working perfectly. So if you can see this, send me a message or send a message or text. To your right, there's a chat box. You can hear me good. You can see me good. You can see my screen. Go ahead and comment to the right. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at that now. We got it. Can see clear. Awesome sauce. Thank you very much, James. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Appreciate you. Dilly dilly. Well, anyway, that's Friday and Saturdays. That's a new phrase. I've seen a Bud Light commercial. I thought it was funny. We're going to have to figure a way to add that to our daily repertoire when we do go out and hang out and somebody buys a drink. We say dilly dilly. But anyway, moving forward. I was asked how to read uptrends. Now, I made a short video earlier, but I actually want you guys to see it in person. Me actually doing it in person. As you can see here, this is called the Bollinger Bands. Bollinger Bands is a tool used to know and read if something is trending or uptrending. Yes, there could be up and downs in between it, but if it stays above, as you can see here, this is the Bollinger Bands, and I have it on a 20-day period. If you see there, it says C22 and true. Perfect. Now I have the fillings in. I'm going to erase it. We'll start from scratch. The first things, I got it on 30-minute increments. And the reason why is because we want to see the long-term growth, not the 1 minute, 15 minutes, 5-minute intervals. We want to see the 30-minute intervals because you can make more money doing this method. You won't get paid every single day because it could take it could take a day. It could take possibly even 30 minutes, or it could be even longer. You can make money long term, a lot more money. I'm talking about doubling your money, tripling possibly. Again, nothing is guaranteed because no one knows truly where the coin is going. But when you use these tools, you can use them to identify if a trend is happening. And if it is it consistent? Okay. And earlier when I made the video, these 3 red candles weren't here. It was just one. And as you can see, it went down below the Bollinger Band, the 20-day period, the line in the middle. And I'm going to go over that in a second. But I said, in that video, I said, do not panic because that can happen. And when it does, it doesn't necessarily mean you should sell then because we're still in the uptrend. And as you can see here, it just appeared just now as I was talking. It's still uptrending, okay? As you can see, it's below where it started and it's continued to rise, and it's on its way up again. So how do you measure this? Okay, so when you're looking at the cryptocurrency, you open up the actual currency, you're going to go ahead and click on Studies. And in the very top left-hand corner in Bittrex, you're going to see where it says Bollinger Bands. Once you click this, you're going to see what we call the moving average. I have it set on simple, standard deviations. I have it on 2. It won't allow you to go to 2.5 or 3.5. It only allows you to do 1, 2, 3, etc. The average is 2, so you can leave it there. And the period is a 20-day average, 20 days average, okay? And then you want to go ahead and select if you want it to be filled in, meaning the inside of the Bollinger Bands. Do you want it to be shaded so you can visibly see? Some people have a hard time seeing the actual candles moving up and down. That being said, I'm going to go select the top Bollinger Band, the very top line. I'm going to change it in color. I'm going to select a darker like a turquoise color. And then the bottom Bollinger Band, I'm going to select the same exact color. That way it's even. And the Bollinger Band median in the middle is going to tell you the 20-day average. And I'm going to click on create. Here we go. Now we're looking at the Bollinger Bands in actual live form, what it's doing. The wider it is, the more volatile, the more trading is happening. The thinner the Bollinger Bands, the less trading is happening at that particular moment. As you can see here, it was very low and it really exploded here. A lot of trading happening, and then it narrowed and now it's opening up again. But as you can see here, this is the medium, okay? This is what we're going for. If you see that the candlesticks are above the 20-day medium, as you can see here, it's in an uptrend and it's continuing to rise. Even though it's going up and down in between, it's okay because it hasn't crossed the threshold here, ladies and gentlemen. So as you can see, it did cross here, but look what happened. It's bouncing back up, ladies and gentlemen. So this is what you call an uptrend. Now the uptrend here is, well, it's going to factor is the next 30 to 60 minutes, whether it's going to keep continuing to rise, because as you can see, there's a lot of support here, and there was resistance just before that. But your goal is to tell yourself, should I sell now? You're already in profit. If you bought here, you're already in profit. If you bought here, you're still in profit. As you can see, that's 3,500, almost 200 Satoshi in difference. Okay, so you're still in profit. Now you don't have to sell yet because it just crossed over the 20-day medium here, so you can continue to hold. Okay, this is for long-term growth and a lot more money in your pocket. Day trading is different. You can make $30, $40 every 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 minutes even. I've made that multiple times. As you can see, if I scroll down and show you my trade, I have some selling. But as you can see, I bought, I sold, bought and sold, made some money. But now I'm looking at long-term growth as well as more income coming in rather than, because every transaction you have to pay fees. You know that, I know that. The day trading is different because if you do multiple trades a day, 10 to 15 trades a day, you're paying for each of those transactions. You got to make sure you're making enough money to stay in profit. Whether it be $20, $30, $15, $10, you're still making money. It's not life-changing, but you're still making money. Now here we're going after the $100, $200 range, maybe even more possibly. That is the goal when you're reading the Bollinger Bands. And as you can see, it over-exceeded. That means it was being obviously oversold. If we pull out one more tool, okay, and we look at the commodity channel index, and we're just going to go ahead and create, you can see that here. It tells you it was being oversold. The great thing about this, it's on an uptrend, so you won't see no shadows down here below because it hasn't reached this line here, which is being sold, ladies and gentlemen. So this is going to determine, okay, this is an uptrend. It's riding, it's looking good, and it looks like it's going to continue to rise. So in this particular point, what I would do is stay put for a little while longer. Why? Because as you can see here, it went over these three candlesticks showing it was being sold. Still, I told everyone in the last video I created, hang in there, and look what happened. It's on its way up. Even though the candlesticks are a little smaller, it wasn't a lot of volume in the buying aspect here, but this is going to determine whether you make even more money. So I wouldn't just panic yet, but we're going to go ahead and do some live trading right now. Not on this coin because I've already bought and sold. And as you can see here, I already have 3 pending sales, okay? Because I'm looking for it to go to 4,200, 4,500, and 56 Satoshi. Right now it's at 38.45 and it's increasing. If you can see here to the right-hand side, it's moving up, it's moving up. So Ripple is on its way up and it's trending, so which is great. I'm going to stick here and watch this work. Another coin. Look at this bad boy here. As you can see here, I have it at 9,000. Why would I do this? Why would I buy at 9,000? Well, I'll tell you, because I bought it at 87.03 and I wanted to make a profit. At that particular time, the value dropped. Okay, so what I did was go in again when it did drop. I bought low at 36.18 Satoshi and I sold at 40.37 Satoshi. And as you can see that, I did that within 3 days. It took 3 days for that sale to commence. This one I bought in September the 27th at 87.03, but because the coin was down for a long period of time, this is where we're at as we speak. But it's approaching 34.16. So being someone new in the cryptocurrency world or going to trade Nexium right now, what can you look at here to determine whether you should get in the coin or not? As you can see, the previous on 1023, it was riding, normal average. It was going up and down, up and down, up and down. And all of a sudden, it jumped. And then it's steadily climbing. And then it jumped. And then it went down, steadily climbing. And now it jumped. What does this tell you? It tells you it's on an uptrend, ladies and gentlemen. I can just tell by looking at it. But we're going to go ahead and pull our studies out, pull our Bollinger Bands out. And we're going to do exactly what we've done previously. I'm going to change this color here and change this color here. And then click Create. As you can see, it's on an uptrend. Why? Because it hasn't reached the middle medium. It's not below that. And the candles keeps exceeding. Even though it's going down, it touches, it bounces back. It touches, it bounces back. So is this a good time to buy? Possibly. It's no guarantee. But as you can see, it is on an uptrend. Uptrend means it's going to periodically grow every, as you can see here, 30 minutes possibly. Every 30 minutes. Can you buy here? You could potentially buy here. Why? Because you know it's on an uptrend. And it really shot up big time with last 30 minutes ago. So it closed very high. Now, there's a possibility that you could see some resistance here. Okay? But my intention from seeing this, it could continue to rise. Why? Because it's trending upwards. Okay? So that's just another sample of what I wanted to share today live. I'm going to do a live trading. Obviously, I'm not going to do these two coins because I already have money and I'm still trying to sell on these coins here. So I won't trade here. I'm going to go ahead and find one from scratch. That's exactly what we're going to do. This is my estimate wallet right now. I'm going to refresh it. Okay, it looks like it's still the same. And as you can see, all the coins are pretty much doing really well. We got Nexium that's up. Digibyte is up. Digibyte is long term. I'm sitting on that coins. That's not for sale. Litecoin is up 9.5%. And Ripple is up 17.6%. And this is the BTC we're trading. Okay. So here we go. Here we go. So all we have to do is hit Bittrex. We're going to go right to the main page. And here's where we're going to determine what coin do we trade today. A lot of people will say, well, they usually go at the top ones that they're showing here, the biggest gain, top volume, top volume. Is there a possibility that we can make money with them? Yes. Do I want to take a chance? I mean, it's already up 60%, 60.9%. It's only trading at 106 Bitcoin. That's not a lot of volume compared to NEO. NEO's up 15.6%. But if you look at the BTC being traded, that's 5,313. That's a lot of volume there. Ethereum, same thing. It's up 11.8%. 7,124 Bitcoin being traded, hemp coin 116, and so on. So you can see here what you're going to do, and what we like to do is click on volume and then click on change. Okay, these are the low coins. This is the change of currency. A lot of coins are up big. I've never seen it this well, to be honest with you. So this is not a bad thing. It's a great thing. A lot of these coins are going up. So today we're going to read uptrends, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go ahead and pick a coin, one that has a lot of volume. We can choose Ethereum. Ethereum is $300 or something, give or take, 280 something, 300 something dollars per coin. So if you don't have that type of capital, you may want to choose a lower coin with lower cost. NEO is one. Lumen is another one. Lumen is up 25.4%, which is huge. Let's click on Lumens. Let's check and see what they're doing live. I'm going to open up another browser, let it load up, and there we go. Let's pull out our tools. We're going to do exactly what we talked about earlier. We're going to put out our Bollinger Bands. We're going to select that, just change the colors. That way I can see it better. I don't want 3 black lines. It's just harder to read. And then I'm going to select Create. Now, see, here's the kicker. It was above, it shot below the medium here, and then it skyrocketed. Showed a lot of support, resistance. It's still above. It's still above. It's trending above. And it hit down below. So now it's below the actual line. But look what happened. The support jumped right back up. And it's trending upwards again. So what would you do in this particular point? Can you buy here? You possibly can. Now, you'll have a better chance buying when it's on the low, even if it's trending, then you can buy high. But if you have confidence in the Bollinger Bands, if you have confidence, again, there's no guarantee. And I want to make sure that you guys understand this. There's no guarantee that it's going to continue to rise. A lot of things can happen, okay? But as you can see, it still was trending. Dropped down here between 7:30 this morning. I want to say between 7 this morning and right around 10:30, it shot back up again. So if you bought here and you sat on it, you're making money, you're in profit. And that's the great thing. So can you buy here and continue to make money? Yes, you can. Okay. Now the coin's only 4 cents a coin. So it's not a lot of money. You can buy a lot of shares here. You don't have to spend every Bitcoin you have. If you have a little bit more than over 1 Bitcoin, you know, spend maybe spend maybe $1,000 worth, you know, maybe $1,000 worth of shares, and then move forward from there. Okay. But as you can see, the candlestick is going down, but it's still showing buyers position here because it's not a red candle, and it closed going down, but it's still being bought, still being purchased. So I want to wait to see what happens in the next closing date, which will be 30 minutes from now, maybe less. We'll see exactly what it shows. If it shows another support candle, and if the candle's showing up, then yes, we are definitely in an uptrend, and you could still purchase and continue to rise. Okay, so we're going to wait on this coin, and we're going to take a look at some other coins. We'll leave that page open. We're going to keep on looking at all of these while I'm talking, and we'll see these progress as we go. But as you can see, they're still the same. We're going to see exactly what's going on in the next 30 minutes or so. That's huge. If somebody bought here and you were sitting on some coin here and you sold up here or even sat on it, that's a lot of dinero there, ladies and gentlemen, depending on how many shares, of course, you own. Let's go back here. Let's look at another coin. All right, scrolling down. Let's go to change. BlockNet. See the volume? It's not a lot of volume. It's only 70 Bitcoins being traded. This one only has 145. I like looking at the ones that have between 500 and 1,000 Bitcoin being traded. So give or take right around there. Let me go to page 2. This is page 2. The Komodo, we got Digibyte here, up 15.8%. Digibyte is a coin that I fell in love with because of the tools or the actual blockchain and what they have to offer. And I bought that a while ago, and I've been sitting on it for a while, and I'm very happy to see it up. Now, it's not as high as I want it to be. I would love for it to be at 50 cents, $1, which would be fantastic, but hopefully they'll get out of this slump and get there. Now, as you can see here, they were just added to another blockchain, another exchange, and I think that's what picked it up. Let's see, it looks like it was yesterday around 11 o'clock. Around 10 o'clock, 10, 11, 12, yeah, around 10 o'clock yesterday is when I guess they might have been added to the other exchange, and that's the reason why it started skyrocketing in value. It is very fast coin. I mean, literally, you can send and receive within seconds. It's that fast. 6 seconds, you can send and receive. You don't have to wait like Bitcoin. You can wait 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Digibyte is a lot faster. But let's go ahead and check this out. Now, you see a lot of resistance. You see some support. You see some see it's going up, even though it's been seeing resistance here. Still got some support and went down 3 here candles, but the candle wick closed, and it closed on the uptrend. And this is the reason why you see this one green. And now the same thing downtrend. So it looks like it's going to be riding the piggyback wave, just left and right, up, down, up, down. If we take the Bollinger Bands and pull them out and take a look at what this coin is doing, we can do that. Just change the colors here real quick. You guys get a quick view of exactly how this looks like on the map. And it was on an uptrend here, as you can see. And then it touched the 20-day average. Then it went above, and then it went below here. But it looks like it was showing some support. Now looks like it may be on its way down, possibly. I wouldn't know until the next candle shows. But by the way the wick is is showing. It looks like it's on its way down. You may see another red candle before you see a green one. Would you buy here? I will probably stay away from this one right now because there was a lot of support. It was on an uptrend, and it just broke the medium, and now it looks like it's on its way down. Another way you can take a look at that, just to be for certain, commodity channel index, click create. And as you can see here, now it was being oversold. Right here, it's on its way up, and then it's on its way down. Another tool is momentum indicator. It's a great tool to use. This will tell you where all the movement of the money is going, either up or down. And as you can see here, it's steadily, tiny decrease right there, right below the little line there. It's again, I would not push this. As you can see here, it's averaging just like this here. So I'm going to stay away from this coin only because it broke the medium, and I'm not too happy with this. So I probably wouldn't buy here just yet. I would wait. Now, short term, maybe. If you would have bought here, you would have made a tiny bit of money between here and here. Not a lot. You're probably paying more fees if you're buying here and selling here. So it's not a great idea, to say the least. So I'm going to stay away from Digibyte at this particular moment. Let's move on to our coins. This one's doing really well, and here we go. We have an uptrend. It just popped up, as you can see. It's still showing going up. Candle, it closed with the higher wick on the upside, which is fantastic. So it looks like it still continued to rise in value. Lumens, we got Nexium. I'm waiting for that one to pop up, see what happens then. Here we go, still showing the little candle going up, which is great. This is still on an uptrend. Let's go take a look at another coin. See, Zcash is pretty expensive. I'm trying to get to coins where you can actually make a significant 456 Bitcoins. Not too bad. I mean, you could trade that and still make some good money there. Let's open up that one. This is called Pay. Pay token. Okay. It seems like a lot of coins just jumped up from yesterday and today because of Bitcoin Gold and the split that's happening. But it's not a bad thing. I like when all the coins are doing well, but it looks like it's on an uptrend as well. We'll pull out the Bollinger Bands, do the same thing here just to make sure we are certain. Okay, click create. It was up an uptrend, broke the medium here. It just barely got above it, went down, and now it's on its way up again. You can make some money here, ladies and gentlemen. No guarantee, but it looks like it was on an uptrend and steadily averaging out, but it looks like it's on its way up again. You could possibly make some money here. It's $1.91 a share. Depending how much Bitcoin you have, you can purchase a pretty good amount of shares here. Will I trade this now? No. Why? Because it's not uptrending. It broke the medium, so I'm going to sit back and be patient. Patience is key. You don't want to rush into a coin and all of a sudden lose your money. It's not a very sight. It's not a good thing, ladies and gentlemen. Just put it that way. It's not a good thing. Let's look at the volume. This is page 2. Let's go to page 3 and see what we got. Man, the coins are doing really, really well. If you're sitting on a ton of coins, that's a fantastic thing, ladies and gentlemen. I've never seen it this positive in quite a long time, to be honest. The highest, Ethereum is doing the most. Obviously, you can see that. Neo, Lumens, Vertcoin, OmiseGo, ADX, Ripple, Qtum. Qtum was a big one the other day. It was about a few days ago. That thing shot up. It was amazing. Let's go take a look at, and these haven't changed since, so we're waiting for these to change, and that way we can then determine if we're going to go in. You can go in here. It still looks like it's going on uptrend. It may possibly go up, so you can make some money here. It is uptrending. It is uptrending. So money, money, money here as well, uptrending, as well as here. These are all uptrending. That's Lumens, Nexium, and Ripple. Okay. Look at BlockNet. That's terrible. They're the only ones doing bad today. Let's go to page 3. See what we have here. What's the highest volume on page 3? It's Dogecoin. Dogecoin is up 11.8%. Nexus as well. Let's work with Dogecoin and see what they got to offer. Let's see. They have see, this is not a lot of volume here. As you can see, I got to wait for it to load the page. There we go. It loaded. It's not even at a penny. This coin is not even at a penny. That's why it looks as is. Let's see here. Have I ever purchased this coin? See, I've never even purchased this coin. I'll be honest with you. It is very low. I mean, when I say low, not even a penny worth. I mean, is it a good or bad thing? I mean, it's 254 Bitcoins being traded. 19 Satoshi. The high is 20. I wouldn't play with this coin either. You got to be real picky today. You could put money in these three, like I said. They look really good. And we're going to work from there. So let's go. Let's continue to work. Listen, it could take some time to find the right coins. I mean, you don't want to rush into it. BitShares. Bitcoin Dark. These are very low volume, very low volume. Let's go with Bitcoin. Bitcoin Cash is a pretty good amount of money. Let's go to Verge. Let's check Verge out and see what they're doing. Everything jumped up. I'm telling you, from yesterday and today, a lot of these coins really are moving in the right direction. This one, see, this would have broke the medium. It was uptrending, and then it broke the medium here, showing support, even though it's still on a downtrend here. So you'll see it. The medium will be like right around here, and it's going like this. It'll show you going like this. I can guarantee that the 20-day average is going to be right around this area here. Let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. For my eyes, let's see if that's the truth. That's right. I was not wrong. As you can see, it's on its way up here. See? It broke the medium and on its way down. So we can look at this commodity channel index just to make certain that it's okay. So it was oversold here, and it's on its way up again. So it's not a bad thing, not a bad time to buy here. It is on an uptrend. It didn't break the medium until right here. Looks like it's 2:26 in the afternoon. If you would have got it started early in the morning, it'd have been great because you could have been making some good money. Obviously, I got up a little later. I started making other videos, didn't get back into trading immediately. So I'm sitting here looking at all these coins, making money, and I have money in these coins. They are selling, so hopefully they'll be selling soon. I'm hoping that Ripple will reach 4,200 because that'll be my first sale. And so far, it looks that way. It looks that way. Let me pull out the MACD, see what that looks like. Okay, it's showing. See how the MACD is showing its sell time? It's showing sell time. That's the reason why it's below the medium. Okay, but I think it's showing support, so this may change very shortly. I have it on 30-minute increments, so keep that in mind. It's not on 5, 10, or 15. It's on 30. So every 30 minutes, a new candle will appear, and then we can determine what we're going to do then. Okay, but so far, so good. Nexium, we have that one. I'm waiting for the change. I know it's 30 minutes is a long time. Sit here and wait while we're talking, but again, this is a training session, reading the Bollinger Bands, how we're working. A lot of these coins are doing really well. This is impressive. It really truly is. I haven't seen coins do this in quite some time. Let's look at ADA. What's ADA doing? Same thing yesterday, and it just picked up. This is awesome, but it looks like it's right around the medium. See right here, the Bollinger Band medium will be right on top or just below, or right around the middle of this. This is where the Bollinger Band medium is going to be if we pull it up. Look at that. See, this is going to be hard to read if it's going trending now because it looks like it's on its way down. It broke the medium. So this coin is not a long-term seller. I would have sold. If it jumps up again, great. If you're up here, if you traded this morning, you're sitting on this coin, it was uptrend, I would probably have sold it just to make some money, knowing that it crossed the medium, and it looks like it did it a couple of times. 1, 2, 3 different times. And let me see, 6, 7, 38, 37, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. About 5, 6 hours it did it. And now that's not a good. Now if it was increasing, you know, if it was above the medium, then yes, I would probably buy because it looks like it's trending. Let's look back at these coins. This one hasn't changed yet. Let me refresh this page. Maybe that's what I need to do. Let's see what happened with Ripple. Bear with me. Okay. There we go. I'm just being silent for a second because I don't want to keep talking if I have nothing to say. But it broke here and it's on its way up. So it's still showing the same. So even if we refresh our screen, it's still showing the same amount of growth. I would stay away from ADA. It doesn't look good. It looks like it's ready. It's on its way down now. So it's not a good trade. But you could trade on a retracement if they show 3 red candles. I would probably trade on a retracement, but we're trading on an uptrend right now. A lot of people are asking, how do you trade uptrends? Well, if you know how to read an uptrend, you can then trade an uptrend. So if everything is above the 20-day average, then you can trade because you know it's going to continue to rise and you can put money down even though it's going up. A lot of people have a hard time doing that. They rather wait until the coin's going down and then purchase. Yeah, you can make money there, but what if it continues to rise? Then you're waiting and waiting for it to go down. And it may not go down for quite some time. So that's another thing we'll look at. We already clicked on these coins. Other than, did we trade? We didn't trade OMG yet. We didn't look at that one. See right here, the retracement. You could make some money here. You could make some money here on the retracement here. So it's really shot up from yesterday to today. It looks like every coin at around 10 o'clock just skyrocketed. Man, so if you own coins from yesterday, that's why I'm in profit. That's why I have a lot of those funds went up 15%, even 20%. A lot of the coins I own, which is great. But don't forget, the market maybe a couple of weeks ago was down, so I'm not where I need to be just yet. So I'm hoping that it will all continue to rise. I'm gonna bring this over, and it looks like we can trade. We can trade here using the Fibonacci tool. Okay. That's what I'm going to do right now because it's on a retracement. I'm going to bring it down here, right around here. Looks like it's showing resistance here. I have a feeling it could, because as you can see, it was boom, boom. You could take some lines. Let me call these are called horizontal lines. Let me bring this back over. Kind of bring it down. There we go. If you look at when the open and close dates were, and you just add horizontal lines there, it's going to paint a picture, okay? It's going to paint a picture. Let me get rid of these ones. We'll go here, we'll go here, we'll go here, we'll go here, and we'll go here. And this is crazy, but you see the Fibonacci tool? You see the 61.8, it's matching up exactly with the Fibonacci tool. 100%, and then it's shot down. It retraced way down here, and you see now I added the Fibonacci tool way before that. So it looks like it has a possibility to do what? To cross. Even though it's showing a red candle here, it's going to show the whole thread line here. If it gets down here, it's going to shoot up, and I believe it's going to get, you can make some money here. So if you're buying now, it's at 155,000 Satoshi. It's showing 144,029 Satoshi. You could purchase here because you know if it hits any lower, it's going to shoot up. And you can make some money at 50%. That's exactly what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to purchase. So at 14440, and I'm going to purchase these. I could purchase about 797 of them. It's at $8.25. a share. I'm going to cut that in half to, actually, I'll cut it to 200 shares just to make sure I don't lose anything. And I have more coin to trade down the road. So I'll just hit 200 just like that. I'm going to purchase 200. I'm going to hit last. 14410 and then buy and then confirm. Hopefully it sells. All right, there we go. I got 170 of 200, so I need 30 more. Wait for it to keep going. 177. I'm just waiting for it. There we go. It all sold. I got all my 200. And I'm going to sell by reading the Fibonacci tool, reading the average of where it's moving. And it's shot down here. And it's showing support. It showed some selling. Let's make it easier. It shows some selling. It reaches 0 point. It could go as low as 38.2, even 61.8%. It could go that low. But the Fibonacci tells you if it hits any one of these, it could bounce right back up really high and really fast. So I'm going to sell at, people like to sell and make more money. They usually sell at 61.8%. But if you're thinking, why wouldn't you? Because it's already been there today multiple times. Look, it's been here once, twice, 3, 4 different times today. It's already been here. So my gut instinct and reading the Fibonacci tool, because this is where a lot of big traders use the Fibonacci tool, you'll know that if it crosses this threshold, it's going to bounce back up. So I'm going to go with 61.8 because it's been here multiple times. If you see that red line dead center, it's been here 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I missed that one. 5, 6 times today. So that's where I'm going. And that tells me I should sell. That tells me I can sell at 150,709. So what I'm going to do is hit max price. I'm going to put my own price. All right, we're going to go with 150. I think I said 709 if I'm not mistaken. I can change that later. Let's see here. That is 150,709. Exactly. If you could see how much profit I'm going to make. I mean, this is how much Bitcoin it cost me. This is how much Bitcoin I can make. Okay, so if we gather this Bitcoin, bring it over to my tool. I'm going to paste that here. That's 1,719 that I'm going to make from this sale. I'm going to go back here. And the cost, $1,719. Do the math. 1,719. Almost $100, less than that, maybe 60 something, 70 something dollars within that time frame. Not bad at all. I mean, if you do this to multiple coins a day, 70 times, you do 10 coins, you're making some decent money. I mean, you're not going to get rich and you're not trading long term, but you look at 70 times, we do this about 10 times. You're looking at $700 a day for this day alone. You know, it could go either way. It can go either way. But yeah, I'm selling there. I got my coins 200, 150,709, and I'm just gonna click on sell and confirm, and I'm good to go. Now it could sell today. It could sell 3 hours from now. It could sell a week from now. I mean, but reading this tools, reading where it was, how far I went down, and reading Fibonacci tools is a possibility. 61.8, it will shoot up to that particular point, and I will make my money. So this is just a short training showing you what these tools, if you read them right, what they can do. The horizontal line is just showing you the close dates, and if you look at the close dates that it was at that particular point in time, it matches up perfectly, almost perfectly with the Fibonacci tool. So what does that tell you? It tells me to buy, so I bought. Now, it could be different. You could read it different. Here we go. Uptrend. This one's on an uptrend. Lumen is still going up. Fantastic. Make even more money here. There we go. It's on an uptrend. See that there? This is Nexium. You could have made money there. The only one that showed a little bit of negativity was Ripple, right around here. But it's still, I mean, look at all this uptrending. I mean, I don't think this one little candle, red candle, is a possibility that's going to decline, because you can see the volume of it being sold wasn't that much. There was still a lot more positive volume buyers than it was sellers. And that looks like it's decreasing anyway. It's going to shoot back up. I can almost guarantee it. I'm going to go ahead and buy here. Why? Because that's what I do. Let me see if I own coins still. No, I still have coins, actually. I forgot I'm not going to buy here because I have 3. So it's going to continue to rise. I'm hoping it's going to get to 4,200 Satoshi. Why would I bet 4,200, 45, or even 5,056 Satoshi? You got to look at the dates further back. It's been here before, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. It's been here. It's been above what I'm asking for, okay? And it was on a trend. If you can see here, you can read the Bollinger Bands and go back. Look, it tells you right here it's at a downtrend because it's below the medium and it's staying there, okay? So knowing this, you don't want to buy the coin. You don't want to buy the coin right now because you know it's on a downtrend. It hasn't even crossed the medium. Now here it shot over the medium, and guess what happened? People started, what? It's on above trending right here, and then all of a sudden it crossed over. Now it's on the downtrend, and then it crossed over. I mean, if you really look at the tool, the Bollinger Bands, look at the history of this coin. It's the reason why I put the price point where it's at, because it's been here before. And as you can see here, it's on a downtrend here. Here, it's grown down, 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 and boom, it just shot right up, and now we're in the uptrend. And a lot of coins will periodically have this over the course of the coin, you know. And as you can see here, a little bit of negativity, but I think it's going to bounce back up and reach to where we need it to go. Because I need it to go to 4,200, 4,500, and 5,000 Satoshi. So hopefully it'll get there. But that's enough for today. I guess, as you see, I put in my money. I put it in OMG. I have a feeling it's going to reach 150,709 Satoshi, which isn't a bad idea considering it's not that far. It's been there 4 or 5 times already today. A quick $70 maybe in the pocket. You know what I mean? Considering I have other trades in there, 70. Some trades I made a couple of hundred. Some trades I made $40. But if you can consistently make money, that's a plus because now you're in the plus. And if you continually can do this many times during the week, you can set it up like this on a 30-minute increments and go enjoy the rest of your day. Go hang out, have some good time, have some fun, and then come home. And then when you get home in the evening, you take a look at all your trades, what your trades are doing. And if your trades are doing bad, then you know you got to change your trading. You got to get more knowledge and attain it even more. That's what I do every day. I'm still learning. At the same time that I am sharing. So none of this is a guarantee you're going to get rich. None of this that I'm sharing is guaranteed you're going to make any money. What I'm telling you is what I'm learning, and when I'm learning, I'm assisting and sharing. That is it. And I'm doing this live. And the reason why I do it live, because you'll see a bunch of recordings, and everybody loves to record and send you recordings, but they're afraid to do it live because they're afraid to mess up in front of you guys. I'm not scared of jack shit. So this is exactly why I share it live. I don't care. If I'm wrong, sometimes I'm wrong. No one's perfect. No one will ever have a perfect trade. It's impossible, okay? But if you learn and you take the time to learn all these tools, take the time to read it correctly, and trade, don't trade with emotion, okay? Trade with knowledge, okay? Don't trade with emotion, because if you trade it with emotion, you can lose a lot of money. And that's what we don't want. Okay, so that being said, that's it for today. Hopefully you guys liked this video. If you did, like it, comment. Let me know what you thought about the video, what you thought about this live session. If you like the live session, you want more of it, let me know. There is a link in the chat or the description I put there. That's Crypto Bit Trade. I am one of the owners of that program. We are growing at a rapid pace. We're going to be adding Forex to it too, which is amazing. And we're going to have training on there as well. We're going to have a lot of webinars, live webinars. You're going to see myself on these webinars. We're going to be doing a lot of traveling, getting people involved in both our programs. We just joined hands with a phenomenal company. And we'll see where this goes. So hopefully you guys will see the vision. You guys see exactly what we're doing here. You guys see that you can learn something great, something new, maybe make it a hobby on the side, and just have fun with it. That's all I was trying to say for today. Let me see if you guys have any questions before I go ahead and move off. So we can't see the full chart. Nothing can be seen. Oh, gosh. That's terrible. All this, and now they can't see the chart. Oh, man, that's terrible. I tried to minimize it. Let's see here. I think I zoomed in too much. They couldn't see it. Okay, let's see what my apologies. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, on the screen, you can't see the full chart. Okay, I got to fix that visually. I do apologize for that. I can see that the screen, for some reason, my OS&D is showing a half a screen. I do apologize for that. That's a terrible thing because you can only see half the screen. If I minimize it, you may be able to see it, but right now it's too late. I'm already done with the video. Again, I do apologize for that. I'll fix the OSD. This is one reason why I wanted to do a little training, a test session, and it looked like it was great. It looked like it was full screen. I don't know why it's showing half a screen. I do apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. I guess I'll delete this video, but for those of you that seen it, you hear it from me. I will be doing more live videos. If you leave a comment before I delete the video, at least I'll know. But I'm going to go ahead and delete this one, and I'll make a new one tomorrow, and we'll go from there. I got to fix my screen variations. I thought it was full screen. For some reason, it's showing only half. So, sorry about that, James. Sorry about that, everyone. We'll fix that tomorrow. So, enjoy your day. Have fun. And trade smart. Trade wisely. Don't trade with emotion. Have a good time. Take care now. Bye-bye.